So, well, after 4 straight days of pounding us with pre-recorded pregnancy videos and 317,000 views later, they've buggered off and said sod ya to the rest of the iFam because they have enough money to keep them going for a few days, and they've gone off into the sun somewhere, I'm sure of it. So, however, Chris, you could have done with carrying this on a little bit further, you know. You could have dragged out some pregnancy videos, and you could have shown us the scan that you went to on the first week home, you know, the one that you went to when you were sick and everything and you couldn't move out of bed for 9 days. That scan, and you could have shown us so much more and just milked it for all it's worth. There's so many more storylines that you could have come up with. Anyway, there was no video last night, so yeah, what am I to do? What's a raccoon to do, right? So, I've got you covered, Chris. I have your back right now. I've put together a nice little memory maker for you. We're going to take you through the journey of the pregnancy, or finding out they're pregnant, not the actual pregnancy. You know, I don't want to go into that detail.
Shit.
That's my exact reaction, Chris, if I was to find out that I was about to have another child with Sarah Ingham.
I said no. Can't change that story. We found out in Norway.
In a freaking toilet, babe.
In the snow?
No, we should have done it in the snow.
We're in a log cabin.
We're not, we're in a toilet, a public toilet. Some trucker's going to walk in a minute and be like, what are these two doing? And it's going to probably look dodgy if they walk in and me and you are stood here.
Nah, Sarah, if truckers walk in, you know, big burly men walk in on you and Chris, they probably just think that he's your gay best friend. Something like that. I'm sorry. You do not quite come across as the lovey-dovey type of couple. Anyway, just my opinion. Don't shoot the messenger. So if we go back a few weeks, months, or however long it was, they actually did visit this truck stop. It is real. So if anybody has anything to say, this is the evidence that it did actually happen.
So we've just stopped at a little park for night stop, which is actually a service station, American diner thing, Norwegian diner, sorry, we're talking about American diner, and toilets, etc, etc. So it's pretty nice. It's semi-warm. Oh, it's warm in here as well, what's going on? Oh!
They're not in the women's toilets.
Look at this.
No, it's not. It's not.
It's a unisex toilet as well, isn't it?
Oh my god.
The girls are too well engraved in their Minecraft or whatever they're doing right now to probably even notice we've left. Got snow in my eyeballs.
It's just so romantic. I know I said this before, but it's just so... I just can't, you know... In a truck stop toilet in the middle of nowhere, I can't with you two. Really, I really can't. It's got me right here, right in my heart. I love it. But here we go. The next morning, because obviously there was another day at the truck stop, and this is what happened. Do you remember this?
Come on, guys! Anna, this way! Can't see anything. Oh, is it filming? Oh yeah, it is. I can't see anything, but we're in a blizzard. Last night we came out to go to the toilet, and how bad was it, Esme? I'm running. Oh, don't leave me! Don't leave me!
That's right, the kids were let out to play. They were released out of the van just for a little runabout, you know, to stretch their legs and keep those arteries flowing.
Oh my god, that was slippy. Get the snow on your tongue. Toilet break done.
You ready?
Now it's time to go back out into the blizzard. Look, your hat's so cute, Anna. I forgot to say that to you this morning.
And they even filmed coming out of the toilets where the night before, their parents found out that they were pregnant. I'm just saying, you know, nothing suspicious about them visiting the bathrooms, but I'm just saying that to film, it's just a little bit suspect. But just you listen to this. This absolutely cracks me up.
Thank you. Oh, it's so cool. This is like one of my favourite memories that we've made on this entire trip, just being at this random petrol station, snowed in. Oh, it's so cool.
One of my favourite memories I've made on this entire trip. Now, at the time when she said that, I thought to myself, hang on a second, that is pretty sad. That is actually very sad if that is one of the most memorable moments of your entire trip. The fact that you were staying in a snowed in truck stop. However, having your parents the day before have just found out that they are pregnant, I'm not saying that there's something else afoot, but I'm just saying that there's a possibility that the cat was let out the bag, you know, on that particular evening. It could have happened. I'm not saying that anybody's lying or deceiving the IFAM. God forbid they do that. No, it just could have been like, I don't know. That might have happened, right?
Yeah. That first day we hit the snow and we went over to that school and we were playing.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Oh, so good. Oh my gosh, I loved it. You?
This was my best day.
Just like that. Just like a huge bomb explosion, right? That's how it was. Just chucked into the middle and just like that. Brilliant.
Surprise, guys.
And again, none of this was actually a lie. It actually did happen. They did stay at a cabin in the woods and they did have this conversation. Whether or not the actual setting was real, who knows? But they did indeed stay at the cabin.
Yeah, you excited?
Okay.
Yeah, come on, let's go sleep. Let's go.
Whoa. This is actually gorgeous. Let's get some lights on. Hey, that's better. Okay, we got some lighting going on now. Perfect.
Look just how excited everybody is to walk into their film set. Because don't forget, that is exactly what it is. It's a film set. They basically hired that place out just so they could stay there and they'd have somewhere to do this this reveal. And so it's a film set, right? And I don't know whether it still blows my mind that this is even a thing, but this is what happens.
Oh, this is so cute. Oh, come on, Jace, let's go have a look at some more stuff. Oh, the views outside are mad.
And now, not forgetting the fact that they both left all the kids alone in the cabin in the woods on their own whilst they went off to the supermarket. We said at the time it was a little bit dodgy, but now we know why. Because they wanted some alone time to discuss the impending reveal.
So we just left the girls and Jace at the cabin, and me and Chris are going 6 minutes away to a supermarket. We did ask the girls if they wanted to come, but obviously they didn't. Why would they? So we took all the games and things in for Mila and Jace to play with, and they're all just cozy, having a nice fun time in the cabin. Isabel has made hot chocolates, and we're just now heading to the supermarket to try and get some supplies. We didn't actually realise that we were quite remote. So we're quite remote. We didn't realise that we'd be quite so remote. It's not a big deal. There is a shop, a supermarket about 6 minutes away, which is what we're heading to now. We did drive past it on the way here and it looked quite small, but looking at the pictures on Google, these roads terrify me. Do you know why they terrify me? Do you know why they terrify me? Because there's just, let me just get the focus right. Let me just get the focus. There we go. So, there's no barrier to stop you falling in the ditch. And it doesn't look that high in the camera. Some of them are filled with water as well. It doesn't look that high on the camera.
Oh, babe, look at the beach.
Oh, look at that beach. But they are quite high. Look at that. Oh my goodness. We should have a walk down there tomorrow. It looks so nice. Look at the clouds though. They look a bit menacing, don't they? Anyway, there's no sides basically, there's no barriers. And even though it's not like a scary drop, our van would tip over if we skid into one of those. Because the road's so slippy and icy, I just keep thinking it's gonna like skid into the ditch. And if we skid into the ditch, like obviously we're not gonna die or anything, but it would be scary.
You know what's even more scary, Sarah, is the fact that now we know that you were definitely pregnant at that particular moment when you were talking about possibly falling into a ditch in the snow, in the ice, and in a van, and saying that you wouldn't die, no, but it would be scary. Well, your unborn child might just have a few issues with that, I think, you know?
Still, and the van could possibly tip over. Anyway, heading to the supermarket now, we'll see when we get there. So it wasn't the best shop in the whole world, but it was okay. We managed to get a few bits.
And did those few bits include another pregnancy stick, Sarah? You know what? I don't like being lied to, right? And I feel like the entire trip has been one huge lie. One huge lie. The whole thing. You've not told us you were pregnant, and that's your prerogative, obviously, but don't just be telling us you're doing this, that and the other when you're not doing this, that and the other. You are in fact scheming behind my back, scheming behind the IFAM's backs, and I just think it's not on. Honestly, it's not. Anyway, they came home, back to the cabin, and they had a lunch, dinner, whatever it was, tea, and they made a mess, basically.
Jace loves fish, don't you? Is it your favourite? He loves it. He loves this meal. Mila's talking away down there. When we get home, the first thing I'm doing, without a doubt, is getting rid of our dining room table and buying one like this. This is so much... You can start eating it, yeah, of course you can. This one's so much bigger and fits, and I just love these chairs. I love the wood. It's just so much nicer and bigger, and because we've got quite a big kitchen, I feel like this would be a good space filler in there.
And after they'd eaten tea, they cleared away the table, ready for the next morning's events, the filming of the big reveal. Honestly, can't get enough of the acting. It's just brilliant, I've got to say. And then the very next day, I don't know if anybody remembers this, but the very next day, the next vlog that they put up had the title of "We Have Some Bad News." So, I'm not saying that that is related to you being pregnant, Sarah, but, you know, I feel it's quite an ironic title anyway. They had a few days off after that, so... There you go. That is the story of it all, how it came together and how they revealed it to the world. It was just beautiful. Anyway, I'll look forward to some more reveals and pregnancy related crap and stuff like that, you know, all that stuff that the iFam really want to see and hear, you know, all the how you got pregnant and you know, pregnancy for the older lady. No offense to the older ladies who are pregnant, but that's what Sarah is, and she's telling all her little iFam about how to be pregnant as an older lady. Anyway, it's all very weird. So, I'll leave you with that, Until next time, please give this video a massive thumbs up. Remember, we're looking for 200 today. 200 thumbs up, and I'll put out another video slating Sarah. No, I won't really, but you know, or I might. You never know. So, 200 please. Until next time, comment everything you want to comment down below. Give this video loads of support and subscribe to the channel because we are nearing the goal of 9,000. Thank you all so much. Until next time, take care and bye bye.